I accidentally hit stop there. Not what I meant to do. Okay, so here is one of, I guess I could just like kind of tilt this. Here's one of my little things I have my supplies in. This is like jewelry supplies and clay and stuff. And here is another one that's got some sewing supplies, some finished products, and then just random art supplies in general. It's a work in progress. I'm not going to show you the rest of the room because we use this as a storage room right now. So it's not very pretty. It's pretty ugly, actually. Let's see what Azariah is doing. He's playing with Daddy's soda pop bottles that he got from the H-Mart. He was so excited because he got glass Pepsi bottles. I don't know, my husband, he gets excited over the little things. Silly boy. Okay, and then this bin behind the cute, adorable baby. This is one of my fabric bins. It has, mainly it has the fabrics that I don't want to touch until I get a serger, which God only knows when that's going to be. And there's another one of, this is where I put mostly my my white t-shirts, because there's like two drawers full of white t-shirts, and then I have a couple like red and stuff like that for cutting up and sewing. And then I have this other area I'm going to try to show you without showing too much of my mess. This has actually some sewing projects that I haven't been able to work on. And then underneath that there's a bin of fabric scraps. Wow, the video just went crazy there. And then I have more t-shirts and stuff in the attic and in the other room that I plan on going through really fast because I have tons of projects queued up inside my brain. It's just being able to work on them. Like right now, I gotta kind of watch the kid because he's getting into everything. Yeah, because childproofing a house is... I don't know how people actually childproof their house unless they have like tons of money, because it's just not going to happen. Let me see that. It just doesn't happen. But you can like buy all the special things for childproofing a house, but unless you are willing to have absolutely no furniture and just nothing in your house, just bare walls, your child's going to get into everything. He's going to find something to get into, no matter how you think you're hiding it up high. He'll find it. He'll climb up. Like Azariah, he'll get one of the tins that we put that CJ's race cars are in and stuff, like Matchbox cars and stuff like that. He'll scoot it around the house, and that tin's going to go in the attic, by the way. Gotta tell CJ. But he'll scoot it around the house, and then when he wants to climb on something, he'll climb on top of that and climb on top of whatever he needs to get to. He'll use his arms. His arms are very strong, and he'll just like lift himself up onto chairs and just like get into everything. He can reach our kitchen table, and he's on top of my sewing table getting stuff off of it right now. But yeah, he's been able to reach our kitchen table for a long time, and he just like, or the countertops in the kitchen, and just like he gets this thing called crazy hands. It's so funny when he fishes like that. He gets this thing called the crazy hands, where he'll be picking stuff up, throwing it. Pick this up, throw it, because he's got to clear off the table. The table can't have anything on it. It's just not right in his opinion. And then he'll get crazy hands and go, ah, just like, there's nothing on the table anymore, but he's making sure there's not a speck on the table. It's just really funny. And cute baby time. And then our other doggy, that's Jasmine. She's a yellow lab that's, okay, she's chewing on her toy. I was about to have to get on there. And there's a Hopey Dopey. She poops and pees everywhere. Yeah, that's what Dawsons do. They never learn how to stop doing that because, yeah, not in their genetic code. But, yes, I don't know, I can't remember if I showed this already or not. This is my main sewing machine that I use right now. I would love to have a surgery, like I said, and I'm actually going to be nerdy like I wouldn't do earlier. And I'm going to Google the exact serger that I want because I can't remember the name of it. I know, I feel really bad for not being able to remember it. It's a Janome. Okay, it's Janome 2. Show me the thing, stupid. I can't remember which one, if it's the 204D or the 234D. Yeah, but it's a Janome. I was originally wanting a brother, but the brothers are actually, the Janome is cheaper than the brother serger, and it's a Janome, so of course I want it. Of course. Yeah, so still looking it up. Yeah, it's $249 for the Janome 204D. It's a good price for a serger. That's a good price for a sewing machine, period. But a serger and a Janome at that, oh yeah, I want it so bad. Because there's so many projects I have, like so many things clothing I would like to make, but I'm like, I would have to do this kind of stitch, and then I'd have to do the fold over and do this kind of stitch, and I would have to like turn it over and then do this kind of stitch. Whereas if I had a serger, done. I mean, come on. Actually, and then fold it and turn it over, and yeah. You probably have no clue what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about, and that's what matters. And that's the Romanian flag behind me. My husband's not from Romania, although he kind of looks like it. He's too tall to be a Romanian. But he went to Romania after high school. I think it was like, yeah, after high school, after he graduated. And he went on a mission trip, and he really, really loves it. And I would love to go to Romania. I've been wanting to go for a very long time, but yeah, awesome. But anyway, back to the serger, like I was babbling about. This is like my craft babble, apparently. I think I'll call it babble instead of ramble, because I've been calling everything else ramble. But yeah, so I really want a serger, because it would just make a lot of the clothing designs that I have really require a serger for them to be all professional looking. It's like, it would just make things so more simple. And one of these days, I'm going to make a dress model out of a trash bag and duct tape. And if you're not a DIYer, you're like, trash bag and duct tape, what the crap is she talking about? No, I'm for real. It's like the easiest way to make a dress form for yourself. Look it up on YouTube. You can find it on Threadbanger. You can find it on Craftster. It's just, and if you're not a DIYer, you're like, what the crap are these websites she's talking about? Just ignore me then. But basically, you cut a hole in the top of the trash bag, slip it on over you like a dress, and then you have a friend get duct tape, and like they basically duct tape all around, making a little form, then they cut it off of you and duct tape the seam where they cut. And look it up, it's really cool, okay? It's a lot better than spending like $150 for a dress form. Especially since a lot of the clothing I design is like around my size. If I'm going to be doing it any other size, I'm going to have a dress form, but right now that's just too difficult for me, so I'm going to have a dress form if I'm doing some other big size or something like that, or smaller size, or the actual person that I'm making said garment for. Yeah. I came in here to do some sewing, and then Azariah started getting into everything, and as soon as I touch the sewing machine, I just know he's going to go crazy. So I'm kind of apprehensive about even starting any kind of sewing project, because he's already climbing on top of the chair as I speak. He's so funny. Don't you love the ambiance? It's the dog scratching and the baby climbing and getting into everything. It's just